Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor Mountain Blade Warband, where we need to get moving. We've got a lot of stuff to be doing in these early episodes. We've got a lot to do in terms of finances and growing our renown and our abilities and our party's abilities. And we want to get ourselves aligned with the Knighthood Order, and last time we started work on the Shadow Legion down in Sez, and we're going to go continue that now if we can. So I'm going to look at our inventory, making sure we've got enough food, which we do. We're still not aligned to any power, though that does come with the downside that any king who now gives us a offer of vassalship that we don't accept will be offended by us and will no longer be able to put any businesses in their establishments. So we need to get ahead of that and get all the main cities, the capitals of each factions, finished with a business as soon as possible. We're a trifle close to my home territory for comfort, but I admit I miss these woods. I hunted here often as a lad. I do find it difficult being surrounded by humans rather than amongst my own kind. Have you any idea how foul most of you smell? Not all cleanliness standards are vastly higher than those of humans. I also miss our music. Your clumsy pipes and whistles cannot compare to a Nordor flute, and your croaking is by and large unmelodious. Hopefully I said that right, I probably didn't. Got to keep an eye out for some Noldor though, we're still not best buds with them just yet. Keep an eye out for snake cocks. I don't really want to engage with them until I've actually got a quest to do something there. We'll go to the tavern, just to start off with. Go here to Torvent. See if he had anything for us, but he doesn't. Go to the marketplace. Let's make sure we have enough food to keep us going. Go to the castle. Hello there, Shadow Legion Centurion. I want to get a bounty for you. And we'll also speak to the Guildmaster, because he might give us a job for some snake cultists anyway. Extort a caravan to Rain. That is too far away. I'm not willing to do that. Not in the slightest. It's too far away, really, to be worthwhile. Now, I did see some snake around here. We've also got to watch out for those Daughters of Perisno. They will hurt. Especially as there's quite a few of them. There's some snake cults. Let's go after these chappies. They're going to run from us. Hopefully we should be able to catch up to them. We just need to make sure we don't get overwhelmed by multiple snake parties at the same time. Like that one there. I don't mind one or two, but we can't fight them all at once. Okay, here we go. Infantry here. Archers there. Cavalry can charge straight away, actually. Let's get ourselves out of this line. We're a little bit stuck. Cavalry actually fall back because they're not charging as of yet. We've got a little bit of time here. The more we can do with range to buy ourselves time, the better. I mean, I'm terrible with my bow and arrow, but the only way we can get more proficiency is by shooting, so let's do that. And if we can knock down some of their cavalry with our range, that would also be very useful. We've got a good amount of Mettenheim infantry and Barclay infantry. Some of whom are crossbow related soldiers. So we want to try to use that effectively. Did lose a Pendor footman there. It's unfortunate. Some of these Pendor troops don't have shields, so I'll try to protect them if I can. I think we've got the range advantage though. I'll let the cavalry come up to this hill here. And tell you what, infantry can do the same. Infantry can come up here because we are losing our infantry really quickly. These Pendor footmen are just not standing up to the snake or armsmen, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. Which also didn't make any sense as a sentence, but hopefully you got the gist of what I meant. So let's try to distract those snake armsmen for a little while. My thing is we're keeping... Okay, cavalry charging now. Let's charge ourselves. Oh no, I don't want to be on the receiving end of one of those. Infantry charge now. Infantry charge. We are losing all our Pendor footmen at the moment. And some of our Venturias. This will be a costly fight. But this will get us money, it will give us experience. And it'll give us positive relation with the Shadow Legion Centurion, which we do want quite badly. Oh, there goes the horse. That's fine. Let's do some cool ninja gymnastics. There we go. Loss of 6, more than I would have liked. That's the only problem with Pendor troops, is they have this middle stage of just being completely useless. And this is why I don't really like these shock troops. They're just not as strong as they need to be. Go into Janos, see if we can get some more mercenaries there. We can also sell this gear here. It's not going to sell for that much, but money is money. So a lot of dyes here. Can I sell these dyes anywhere nice and cheaply? Because I'd be willing to go... Oh, Leslie's not here, of course. Fine. Wait for Leslie to come back. That's okay. Once Leslie comes back, we'll go see if those dyes are worth anything, because there seems to be a lot of cheap dyes there. And it could be very useful indeed. How much did that give us in terms of score? Almost completed it straight away. Excellent. Oh no, we didn't get our mercenaries after all that. It's the entire reason we went to Janos, but I got distracted. Into the tavern. Any interesting mercenaries here? Brimstone Nobles I can do without, but I'll see if the Guildmaster has a job for us. Troublesome Bandits. Fine. 431 bucks, there they are. Someone else is going to complete that, so we need to go help them. So we actually complete the quest as well. This is Lord Alice. We get to. I think this is the first time we fought alongside the Empire. I mean, it's not a very significant battle, but you get to see stylistically how these guys are quite Roman in their design. Although I don't know how much the Romans relied on kind of legionary cavalry. I know they had kind of auxiliary cavalry, especially in Britain, but I'm not sure how much nowadays. Not nowadays, because the Roman Empire's gone. I'm not sure even back then how much they would have had heavily armoured centurions on horseback. What do you mean quest failed? I was there. I helped fight the battle. Never mind. Back to Janos. Do you have a new job for me? Going to Sez. That's fine. I'm heading to Sez anyway. That's just free money, really. We'll probably stop by Ethos to maybe pick up some more mercenaries there. Empire and Sarlion are at war. Not that wholly concerns us at the moment, but it may do in the future. Well, madam, at last I found you. The Fitzvane is fairly solid. Some lords, but enmities for each other, but they tend to stand together. Fine. We'll come back to Ethos, that's not a problem. 600 dinars down per week at the moment. It's not terrible. Watch out for those daughters of Perisno. They're going to be a problem. We should be able to sneak through. Oh, you're Doom Riders. No, thank you. No, 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 no. We do not want to take those guys on in the slightest. Thank you. There's a lot of these kind of small bands of troops around who are causing problems. Let's get you to Sez, because it's another 400 dinars for not really much work. Okay, we should be there, really. There we go, 2 renown. And some dinars, if nothing else. Cell swords, I'm not too keen on taking. Right, back up we go. I want to go back to Janos if I can. Because I did see those very cheap dyes over there. And that made me curious. There's a lot of fairly strong snake oil troops around here. I'm going to have to watch out a little bit. See if we can get some more troops here. I will take the Huithril nobles. Huithril noble troops can be pretty decent, all things considered. Let's go to the marketplace, assess the local prices. I saw those dyes here. They must sell for something somewhere. It would sell for a little bit at Laria. Not as much as I would have perhaps liked, however. So we'll leave that for the time being. We'll pick up some smoked fish, though. I think we've already asked this chap for a job, haven't we? Ransom jobs are never worth it. So no thank you. Let's move these young Huithril nobles up a little bit. We need to make you a balestra. And we need to realistically send Leslie away again. And while you're doing that, Donovan is going to go and get some right to rule for me. Well, madam, I said this before. I train men gratis for a ruler who unified Pendor, and I hold to my word. I can make your army invincible, given the time, authority, and funds. I would indeed support you, Captain. You just unite this land, and then I'll raise your army such as Pendor has never seen, augmented by those Barclay dragoons I once mentioned to you. Give me leave for a few weeks, madam, and I'll let all the worthy men of this land know that you are the one to unite not just Pendor, but all the other Pendorian dominions. For according to my thinking, no one should be king or queen here unless they have the capacity to rule the entirety of the realm, and you alone have just demonstrated such a capacity, madam. Thank you, Donovan. Off you go. Where's character report? New. I want companion missions. There we go. So Donya is back in 7 days. We might need to send Leslie out again straight away. Because Leslie and Donovan don't like each other. Leslie won't gather support for me because she's seen Donovan gather support. So we need to be careful. Because we want to try to maximise the amount of right to rule we can get from our companions. Got the snake cult over here. Oh, this is a fairly level hill, which I'm not thrilled about, to be honest. Infantry can go there. Archers come up here. It's a very slight hill, but it's better than nothing. I'm still concerned that our frontline infantry are just not doing the job because they don't have shields. Try to take out some of these guys for some prisoners. Here come the cavalry, so cavalry charge and infantry charge as well. There we go, managed to at least damage that horse, if not kill it outright. Huithril noble dead, that's fine. They're mostly just here to bulk out the party, but those Pendor footmen are really struggling at the moment, it seems, against the snake cult here. Should have seen that one coming. We lost a couple of young Huithril nobles too. That's fine. This isn't a particularly big snake cult party. I mean, these young Huithril nobles are just really, really weak at this stage. Even if a couple of them survive, then that'll be okay. Oh, we lost the heavy soldat. That's annoying. The heavy soldats are good soldiers. Who's still left? I do like the way these Shadow Legion look. No, these are the wolf people. These guys are different. These guys look pretty snazzy as well, though. Right, 4 renown, 5 morale. Pick up these bits to sell. Grab you. Take the farmer, because we can take one of those. Once they get up to squires, those cavalry can survive a little bit longer. It's not spectacular by any means, but it'll do the job. Maris Imperator, I'm going to decline the invitation. He's not going to like it. But I leave it. I've already got a business at Janos. It doesn't really matter to me. There's a lot of Noldor around Sez. We're going to have to watch out a little bit. Right, let's sell this off here. Sell that loot as well. I don't know where we put that up, but I'm not going to say no to it. Because we just need to keep on working on our economy as best we can. And a lot of that will come from prisoners, actually. So let's head back to Sez. If I can get myself in there, there we go. Head to the tavern. Is there a prison broker here? There isn't, but there is one at Singal. I also want to check the arms dealer while I'm here. See if there's any good blunt weapons. It doesn't look like it. Any jobs for me here that's worth taking? No, I refuse to do that quest. It's not worth 200 dinars. Not in the slightest. That's a lot of Noldor over there. Let's run the other way, shall we? And there's a Noldor Lord, which is even worse. We can take these ships on, though. We'll have the Daughters of Prisoner, sure. But then we need to run away, because the Daughters of Prisoner are going to hurt. Because they will still attack us. And these guys are Vikavi soldiers. I think the first time we've seen most of them. We had a few Vikavi archers in our throng early on in this campaign. But these are kind of the more elite troops here. Not the companions, but these Vikavi knights. I believe they are an all-female contingent. Unlike most of the most of the mercenary groups or knighthood orders. If I've understood things correctly. Now, where are the Snakeheart hiding? We should get a little bit of score for this, but then I need to run away. Because I'm not strong enough to take on the Vikavi units. But actually, we might be able to get some positive relations with these guys. And eventually, if we can bring them on the side, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Eventually, we will need to kill them, because that's a victory condition. But because we're only playing for 1,000 days, I don't know if we'll even come to that, to be honest. I missed every single one of my swings there. Excellent. Let me go after some of these snake cult armsmen. Apparently not. That hurt. This is such a mess of cavalry, I can't really see what I'm doing. Chase after this chappie. There goes my horse. Lost another young fierce adventurer. Those guys are not staying alive long enough, really. It's really a bit of a waste to pick them up at all, but, you know. Huzzah! Excellent. There's the Sordirin. Hello there, sir. We get more renown. And we get some positive relations with Vacavia. Which is by no means a bad thing. We'll take the ankle boots. It's something. We also get to take an armsman. And we get to take a farmer. And a refugee. Because they will both turn into Noldor troops. But as you can see, Noldor troops are not quite doing the business at the moment. Now we need to run away from these Vakavi troops ASAP. Because they will still chase us. We are still a negative faction to them. And them to us. Right, over to Janos. Sell this. Go to the tavern. Anyone of interest? Amala's here. Any goods for me? Some goods in Valambray. I'm not going to say no. Mercenary Highlanders I'm not going to take, unfortunately. Any jobs here? Caravan to Singal. Sure, because I need to head to Singal to sell some prisoners anyway. So let's go. And if we see anyone along the way that we can fight, we probably will. There's a... Oh, I suppose we could save those I think the caravan's got it under lock and key. We don't need to help them there. I was going to say we could always help out the Empire caravan there, but I don't think it's really needed. There we go, relation with Yanis improved, $397 just for turning up. And head to the tavern. Kavera's here, Julia's here. Bethan Vale is here. Young Silent Nobles, Bodis is here. Nice companion, but not one I can take at the moment. Have to take them later. Right, I'm going to settle my prisoners, and I will play a game of chance here. No, he's not going to play ball today. Any job for me here at Single? Ishkoman? No, let's not do that. However, we'll go to the marketplace, assess the local prices. Well, I think Leslie's gone again, hasn't she? Buying wool here and selling our tars is a decent profit. Let's see how much we can get for this. So, just under 2,000 worth, well, 2,000 wools worth. That's hard to say. Now tars a little bit further away. Oh, I could have done the Ishkoman job. Hi there, Singalian Temptress. Are you really coming after us? Fine. I think we can take you guys on. And there's a lot of cavalry. The best thing we can do here is just charge. They're going to charge us, we need to charge them. We'll take some losses here for sure. And this isn't part of our quest. But I think we'll be okay. Once we deal with the annoying cavalry, the rest shouldn't be too much of a problem. Do some damage to you. We still need a better one-handed weapon if we can. I should have really blocked there. This might be a question of arrows. I mean, we're still utterly pathetic with our ranged weapon. Imagine to do 0 damage with a headshot. That's fine. The young Fitzvane nobles I shouldn't have taken because they're doing absolutely nothing to help our cause. I suppose they're providing a bit of a buffer between ourselves and our actual quality infantry. These Pendor man arms are really strong. They're just, I don't like that they don't have swords. Or don't have shields, sorry. Because they really need them to stay. Range is key in this mod, and if you don't have a shield, then it's going to be a problem. I mean, in small doses they're fine, but not really enough. Anson's equipped a bunch of new stuff there. Good. Okay, grab this, grab these. I can't remember why I was going to oh, now tar, that's right, I was going to sell my wool. We'll see what else is going on in this part of the world, because I don't come to Nautar very often. It's very far off the beaten track, so to speak. Maiden Cavalry, Balestra. Maiden Cavalry don't tend to last very long as well, because their horses are not very well armoured. Pendor Recruit, Into Nautar. Oh, there's a tournament here. We may give that a go, but I think we've got no health. Let's see how much we can sell this wool for. Not much at all. That wasn't worth it because we bought too much and sold it too much. That's okay. Dievwood is here. We'll get him later. Speak to the Guildmaster. If he's got a job for us on the way back. Ale to Single. Absolutely. We're going to have to pass by Single anyway. There's no reason for us not to do that. That's just an easy $700. And there's no reason for us not to do that in the slightest. Because this just helps us get more money. And I do love money. Just got to watch out a Single for some Singalians, some Eventide. I think we can get in there quickly. Speak to the barkeep over here. Morris, I've got ale for you. This is also just giving us general good relations with a lot of towns. It's by no means a bad thing. Hello there, Erics.
Yes, me lady.
Nothing useful there. I'll wait here for some time just till these Singardians leave. Speak to the Guildmaster if he's got a job for me. Cattle to Ravenstone, that's too far away. That's not worth my time, really. Let's head back and see if we can take on some more snake cultists. Well, madam, at last I found you. The Fitz vein is fairly solid. That's fine. Can I send you out straight away? Captain, I suspect you to be a fair ruler and Pendor of the bandits and invaders who plague caravans and traders. If you did that and set up a proper merchant's guild, maybe relax the import tariffs those greedy kings impose, we could make Pendor a very profitable place to trade. A wise queen looks after the economic interests of the land she rules and ensures the trading routes are safe. The common people value stability and prosperity above all. If you like, I might visit the guild halls and inns where I have trading contacts and tell them about your plans to expand the Pendor economic system and improve trade. If I told them you'd lower tariffs and taxes, they would go along. What do you say to that, Captain? I say, very good. And that means that you won't get annoyed that I've sent Donovan away, because I've sent you away now. Sarleon wants me as a vassal, which is annoying because I'm going to have to say no. And that means I can't get a business there until I've repaired relations with him. Hello there, snake cult killers. You're just who I'm looking for. How sublime. Right, let's hold the hill. Battle Advantage is actually -1. I sincerely hope these aren't Doom Seekery people. I'm not liking it. I'm going to retreat and have a new map. That's almost more horrendous. Let's stay here. Hold the hill as best we can. Let them come to us. Yes, I'm not thrilled by this terrain, but it's slightly less horrendous than the last one. But they are going to absolutely crucify our front line here. I'm hoping there won't be many snake or arms. I mean, I'd almost rather deal with the cavalry, to be honest. Let's see if we can at least add some of our own damage into this mix. I mean, that's 17 damage. I mean, these are very unarmoured kind of troops. Let's see if I can block this guy off. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, run, 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 run. Infantry charge. Cavalry charge. Thank you, whoever killed the Anaconda Knight. Barclay Blestra, you probably saved my bacon there. Stay at the back here. We need to go after some of those snake armsmen at the back, even if we get knocked out. We need to try and cavalry follow me. Head up there. Send Lethal Deerin in. He'll pretty much kill them one-handedly, I reckon. So one knocked out. Cavalry charge. Now they're here. Do some damage there. Lethal Deerin's lost his horse, but that's okay. As I said before, these Snicker armsmen are not to be underestimated. We're killing our Shadow Hunters, our Pendor infantry. Yes, so they are. Horse crippled. That's annoying. It's very annoying. In fact, we're going to have to go buy a new horse. Or at least loot a new horse from somewhere. Which I'm not thrilled about, but we'll have to... that we'll have to do. Right, let's go up here. Who's left? No, that's it. Wonderful. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people there. 6 renown, 6 morale is very useful, however. There's a swayback horse there that we can't ride, unfortunately. There's some better armour for us, though. That's good. I will need to get myself a new horse, though. Which is money I would have rather not spent, but that's unfortunately the way that these things happen sometimes. More snake out there, but let's go sell our goods first. Still on you. That should at least cover our food expenses. And probably at least an okay new horse. 1800 is probably more than I would like. It's going to have to do. Let's go after these snake hulks down here if we can. We'll go after this other party while the Empire Lord goes after that one. Come, kiss the priestesses and taste her divinity. Right, we've got a very nice hill here. Let's hold it. Infantry, forward 10 paces, please. Cavalry can hold there. Definitely our... oh, okay. I was about to say, definitely our range contingent is the most strong here. And I think that's still true, just with the mix of Vicarvi, Mettenheim and Barclay troops we have there. I'm trying not to recruit any more troops, because when Donovan comes back from gaining support for us, or whoever's first in line to come back and get support for us, they will bring some troops with them. And I can't remember who they are, but it's troops that we won't need to go and buy from the tavern. So in that regard, it's very worthwhile to do. For renown. Grab all these bits to sell. Can take the farmer, but I'm not going to. How are we doing for the bounty hunt? We've still got 8 days left. Let's make it count as best we can. Companion missions expected. Okay, Adonia's back soon, so she'll probably bring back Miss Mountain troops, I would think. That's fine. We could do with a bit more of a front line. I'm gonna watch out for those Daughters of Prisno. There's 30 snake hole killers. That's fine. We can go after them. So they're relatively by themselves over here. Gotta watch out though, we need to not push ourselves too close to kind of running out of any strength we've got. Just hold at the back here, bide our time, try not to get shot to pieces. Cavalry go down there because they're flanking us. Cavalry charge. Infantry hold for now. Infantry go now. Because we'll be able to deal with these followers, that's not a problem. I'm more concerned about the armorsmen in the back. There goes another maiden ranger. They're also just not really up to the task, I find. As well as the Fitzvane adventurers who, ever since we got them, have been a complete and utter liability. Grab you. Do some more damage to you. See if we can grab this guy. No, someone else beat us to it, but we might be able to get one of these chappies. Not if we miss our swing, though. At least we're doing some damage to them, if nothing else. There we go. Lethal Deer managed to snipe the kill from very far away. And possibly the heavy soldat managed to do that. 4 wounded, that's good. This is getting us a loot, which is good. Even if it's not spectacular loot, it's still money. And in that regard is good. I probably could have taken the farmers there. Here we go. Adonia's back. Well, Chief, Captain, at last I found you. I've been out spreading the word about your claim, and now ready to rejoin the company. I was able to convince a few warriors to support our case. Who have you brought with us? You've brought me, shamans and warriors. I could have done with some infantry, not cavalry, but I'll take it. It's troops, and actually I was good not to hire any others there. Pendor swordsman, Pendor armoured bow, Pendor militia. We'll move the warriors and the shamans up. They do have cost quite a bit of money, so they're going right at the top. And essentially, if they die, they die. The Misfit Warriors are fairly cheap, but the Shamans are expensive. I was kind of hoping for Berserkers or something else along those lines. Into the marketplace here, let's sell our goods. See if there are any more quick and easy jobs that we can do here. That would be very useful indeed. Speak to the Guildmaster. Any jobs for me? You want me to... Please stop giving me this quest. I'm not going to do it. It's not worth the measly 200 dinars I'll get paid for doing it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, that's a Noldor group. We need to avoid them. Even 29 Noldor is extremely dangerous. And with someone we do not want to take on without a lot of support. Hello, Richard. I've got some prisoners to sell. Our relation with the kings will eventually repair, as you might have seen there in the bottom left. So that's not a terrible thing. I'd like to get some books here, but we don't have the money to realistically buy one at the moment. Head over to Janos, see if we can get some more snake cult to attack here. And we might be able to get another job as well. The war between Bacchus Empire and Kingdom of Cylon has brought out of town to the verge of ruin. Our caravans get raided before they can reach their destination. Our merchants are afraid to leave the safety of the town walls, and if those aren't enough, the taxes to maintain the war take away the last bits of our savings. If peace does not come soon, we cannot hold on for much longer. There have been attempts to reconcile the two sides and reach a settlement. However, there are powerful lords on both sides whose interests lie in continuing the war. These men urge all others not to heed the word of the sensible men, but to keep fighting. There are Titus Legatus from Bacchus and Duke Elfwin from Sarleon. I will try do this. 9,000 dinars would be worthwhile doing. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make this work, to be honest. Titus Legatus. Where's the nearest Empire Lord? Things we haven't really been doing many quests for people. And so they don't really know who we are. Location of Titus Legatus should be close to Salvador Castle, which I believe is over here, which is currently under siege. That's not going to help the peace efforts at all, is it? Where is he? Oh, he's the Marshal. That's not great. I'm aiming at your service, sir. Please say it's time to end this war. Can I talk you into it? Oh, 7,000 dinars. Can I convince you? Persuasion attempts, not working. Can I do it for the sake of our friendship? Not that we have one. Do you have any tasks for me to do? I'm not joining as a mercenary, sorry. Whitestag Castle. No. I haven't been doing jobs for either the Empire or Sarleon. I don't think we're going to be able to make this possible, unfortunately. 9,000 dinars would be most welcome, but we don't have the relation with either of those guys to really make that happen. So we're going to, unfortunately, have to go back to the Guildmaster and say we cannot do it. Oh. Interestingly, we can't cancel it, so we just have to let that time out because they're not wasting 30 days on that. Hello there. You're going after Secular Knights there, but someone else has beat me to it. How much longer do we have for this? 5 more days on this quest. Still keep an eye out on those Daughters of Prisno. Eventually want to start making friends with the Noldor as well. Probably will make enemies with Sarleon. Hello there, who are you running from? Just some highwaymen. Yeah, that was what I feared, those Those mismounted troops come at a cost. There you go, snake worshippers coming after you. The daughters of the prisoner are too keen on me to focus on the snake cult. There we go. I'm literally just going to send the cavalry to charge straight away because I've got a lot of it, and frankly I want the cavalry to die because they cost me an absolute ton of money. So we'll let the cavalry fight, and if they die then great, not a problem. I no longer need to pay their bills. Ooh, the good thing about shamans, I didn't realise that shamans have blunt weapons. And that means prisoners. So they may actually pay themselves back in some regard. We'll be getting more troops from Donovan soon, and then eventually from Leslie. So I don't think we need to hire troops for the time being. But I don't mind if some of these mismounted shamans die, to be honest. We'll let the infantry charge now. The cavalry is soaking up most of the damage. And the infantry can at least lend a hand here. And hopefully keep the archers somewhat alive. We do have a very competent archer line, which is good. We will let the archers charge now because they're probably a little bit out of range to inherently be that useful. I forgot we've still got this crippled horse. We probably need to get ourselves a new one soon. Ooh, a Gilman and a heavy soldat loss. That's unfortunate. Those are okay. We're starting to take in more losses than I would like here, but still, we should be okay, and we should get some good prisoners as well. So I can't complain, but this has come at a cost, as I expected it would. And I was just hoping it would be more of the cavalry that died, not our infantry, because our infantry line is already pretty weak, to be honest. There we go. Another battle won. Another knockout for us. But it's getting us renown, it's getting us loot, which is by no means a bad thing. And we will get some pretty good relations with the Shadow Legion when we're done. We've leveled up, excellent. What were we working on? How's our persuasion doing? It's not bad. We'll work on intelligence as well. Go for Iron Flesh. We just need to stay alive a little bit more than we are at the moment. I think we've done enough snake culting. Let's head in here. Before we do that, we will sell all this gear. We haven't managed to get a new business up this episode, which is unfortunate, but we might get enough money from this quest completion. Hello there, sir. I have bounties to claim. 2,900 dinars, and we also get some Shadow Legion Marini. These choppies over here. They are welcoming of us. They have feud with the Knights of the Phoenix, which I don't really want to take on at the moment. Shadow Legion Marinus, only 6 of them, but it's better than nothing. Although again, that's going to come at more cost to us. Let's head to Torba if we can, because we need to put a business down there before we get an offer of vassalage. And we'll leave the snake cult alone for the time being, because they do kind of hurt our military forces. Wolfbode the Slayer's back. We may head back up north then, see if we can partake in that raid against Wolfbode with the help of Ravenstern forces. We might be able to get a very nice amount of money there. Into Torba, speak to the Guildmaster. First of all, do you have a job for me? I'm not doing that. But do you have a productive enterprise I can buy? 550 for a dye works. What about a leather tanner? 649. How close am I to getting enough money for that? Not that close. I still have to pay my bills. So for now, we will just put in a weavery and dye works. There we go. $550, or dinars even, I should really say. At some point will become pretty useful. We could try have another crack at this 9,000 dinar quest. Be very worthwhile if we manage to do it. We have got another persuasion that we didn't have before. Hello there, didn't see you guys. 13 soldiers. I am going to try fight this out. That's not what I wanted to do. Right, hold here. Infantry here, archers here, cavalry on the hill. I reckon I can run away with less than 13 casualties. It's a lot of people coming in, but if we deal with the cavalry, the spearmen should not be a problem. However, that's a lot of cavalry coming in. We might be able to make this work. We'll see. Cavalry charge, ASAP please. See if we can distract these chaps. Here we go. Put shield on our back. The less time they spend charging us, the better. Can do some good work here, hopefully. We will eventually be overrun, I would imagine. Infantry charge. Infantry go. Promise there's so much cavalry, more than I was kind of hoping. But we are actually coping at the moment. This will be a big loss of troops, even if we do end up winning this, which I don't know if that's really feasible. Best thing we can do is get them off their horses. There we go, we're knocked out. Can we leave? Retreat. I think that was better, to be honest, than it was before. I just didn't see the Singalians there, unfortunately. Over at Salvador, who do we need to speak to on the Salion side? We need to speak to Duke Elfwin, who I don't think is best friends with us. Hello there, sir. Where is Duke Elfwin? He should be close to White Stag, which is near the Nordor territory. But it's also Sidonius... No, it's Titus Legatus we need, fine. We'll head over to White Stag first. Looks like... Oh, there's a lot of Noldor nearby. Just I need to make sure I don't go too over the top with my fast forward, because that's what got us into that scrap with the Singalians there. Falcon Dock is where? Notes, locations. Is that up in... That's a Ravenstone castle. Yeah, it's up this way. Well, we said we wanted to head up towards Ravenstone for the time being, didn't we? Keep an eye out for some Jatu. We don't really want to engage in them. We can take on some Snow Clan warriors for a while, I suppose. Head over here to Falcon Duck. It's a pretty decent size of Ravenstone troops nearby. That's not a bad warband we could take on, but it's fine. Let's head into Poinsbrook here. They call them the Mist Mountains because most days the mist rises so thick on the ground of a morning you can hardly see your hand before your face, and the sun burns through the rising haze, and the purple peaks appear beyond. Veovis appears in the form of a mountain cat, but only to our shamans. When the shamans see Veovis, they know he's telling us it's time for another foray, and he will watch over us while we're raiding. The feel of an icy mist on your face wakes you up bright in the morning. I'm tired of warm weather. I'd like to see the snow on the mountains again. Well, good news. We're in Poinsbrook, which is very snowy. Right, none of those people I really want to do much with at the moment. We'll take some more grain. It's nice cheap food. Sell that wool. Speak to the guildmaster. Do you have any jobs for me? Caravan to single. I've just come from down in the Deshar territory. That's not that interesting to me at the moment. We need to repair relation. We can go see if King Gregory has a job for us. There's no reason for us not to. Do you have a task for me? Kingdom of Salion. I can't really be bothered to do a letter delivery, to be honest. Oh, there's Wolfbode with 738 troops. Fine, we will not deal with him. But we will try and run past him. We'll head up to Senderful. That's the All-Veteran Manifest. We want that. Next time we level up, we're going for 2 in power draw. Because this bow, we only get to keep when Wolfbode is alive. If the Ravenstone troops or anyone defeats Wolfbode the Slayer, then we no longer get to keep that. We no longer get to keep that bow, unfortunately. Let's take on some Vansky Raiders. Let's see how we do against them. Today the gods will decide your fate. What we'll do... We have the cavalry charge, that's fine, because they're going to charge us. They're going to be pretty strong. Sometimes I try and make friends with the Vansky Raiders, but I never get around to doing it, really. Right, cavalry pull back here, please, just the time being. Let the infantry and the archers do their job. Infantry charge now, cavalry charge now. Archers stay on that mound, on that slight increase, and see what you can do in terms of damage. Because this could be pretty easy pickings for us and some pretty decent loot. As well as potentially some very nice, worthwhile prisoners. I mean, that was no one dead at all. And we get 6 renown and 9 morale, so probably. And also some pretty good armour. Not for us, but generally. And usually they have quite a large amount of fish for us as well. So let's grab some of that. I think we'll stay around here for a while. And get some... Oh, we've got no money, I forgot.
Adonia, would you tell me some of the Mist Mountain clan's traditions and history? I know nothing of your people, and I would like to learn of them.
I'm flattered at your interest in the Mist Mountains clans, and would be most pleased to tell you of them. We have some interesting battle chants and epic poems.
There we go. Ansel and Adonia just having a little bit of a flirting session. Nothing wrong with that at all. 70 Gavik Solms. If we can sell some of this loot that we picked up, we do need some money. Definitely don't sell the All-Veteran Manifest. We very much want to keep that for ourselves if we can. While we're here, if the Guildmaster has any jobs for us, so possible, like this one, attacking some Vansky Raiders, we can do that. They may not have lingered around, but they'll be around here somewhere. Because they're Vansky Raiders, they'll tend to hang around either basically somewhere on the coast. There's a Vansky landing, excellent, that's good to know. Less talking, more raiding. Cavalry will charge in, we can let them, that's fine. There's only a few of them. And because we have a good amount of range here, we should be able to at least, if not completely batter the infantry, we can at least hit their shields quite heavily. They will start throwing things at me pretty soon, as you can see there. So now everyone can charge. and we'll see if we can get a few bits of experience and prisoners for ourselves if possible. But everyone's dying a bit too quickly for us to have a chance, it seems. There we go. But this is probably a better way for us to make money as opposed to the snake cult for the time being, because the gear from these guys does actually sell for a pretty decent amount of money. And if nothing else, we get a lot of fish from these guys. And I do love fish. Right, back to Yavik's home. We'll pretty much just continue selling at Yavik's home. Oh, is that... No, hang on. I'm going to quickly sell and then go deal with those guys, because I want to have enough space to pick up all the loot that they give me. We won't even sell those fish. Yeah, this is going to be a much quicker way for us to make money in the immediate short term than going after the snake hole, because we don't need to keep hiring troops all the time, which is I think the main problem that we're having over in the snake hole territory. Everyone up here, please. Looks like they're going to hold the line for a while, so archers here, cavalry over there. Often they like to kind of just walk back and hold the hills, which is a pretty sensible idea actually. Here are the Shadow Legion Marinus, the sergeant troops alongside the Shadow Legion Centurions. Pretty good pikemen. I wouldn't naturally make many pikemen, it's not really my style of army. I like to go for a very sword and board and archer heavy army. And at the moment these guys have nowhere near enough boards to make this worthwhile. But against someone like the Jatu, they'll do pretty well. And really, we're there for everything else. We're there for the Shadow Legion Centurions, which is going to take a little while for us to actually be able to get a decent amount of. But when we do, it's going to be pretty damn good. We probably shouldn't have charged the Advanced Raiders like this, to be perfectly honest. Usually that spells out a lot of casualties for us. And today is no exception on that. Let's see if we can go help out over here. I don't mind if a couple of mismounted shamans go down. They're useful, but they just cost a bit too much, really. Farmer died. Could be worse. Go finally getting a little bit of experience for ourselves. Let's jump over these chaps. There we go. Excellent. And this also just gets us a pretty good amount of renown. And that's the quest complete for the Guildmaster at Yavik's home, which is always useful. It's going to give us some popularity and many other things as well. We'll take those farmers, we'll take these prisoners. Some more Pendor recruits if we can. Pendor bladesmen. These guys actually have shields, which is why I like them a lot more than their shieldless companions. And we've got our first arquebusier, the gunman, who can be pretty good in the right circumstances. Head back to Yavik's home. First we'll go here and sell all these bits. Make sure not to sell the Ulvetra Manifest. That's going to be a very useful bow. Yeah, this is getting us money nice and quickly. I like this. Head to the tavern. See who's around. Ordis, I want to sell my prisoners. There's a farmer here. We will go do your job. We'll go and
Hello, Captain.
And clear out the bandits at Yayek. But I also want to speak to the Guildmaster. And there we go. It's another 1,000 dinars, 3 renown, and some more experience. And just in general is a good thing to do. We'll finish off the episode by going to Yayek and helping with the bandit problem there. We will just wait, however, till daytime. I don't really expect those modem orders to last very long. But the main thing is, it's just a few extra troops, and it makes us look a little bit stronger out on the open field. Not thrilled by this map location, but let's go. I'm actually going to get off my horse and fight on foot here, because I feel like I'm just going to be slow on my horse here. And we can get some decent experience here as well. These guys are not particularly strong. This chap is proving troublesome though. Ah, I think someone else beat me to it. Let's go after some of these archer chaps. Oh no. Maybe shield out if we're going against ranged troops. Take out you if we can. Fine, the Shadow Legion Marinus will deal with him. Well done, Lethal Dirin. I was going to say I can't even see Lethal Dirin, but he's used his wonderful range there. There we go. Some more honour, which is very useful. Some more experience. How close are we to levelling up? Oh, go on then. We'll do one more fight or something. I want to show off this all veteran manifest if I can. Less talking, more raiding. So I'm gonna have to do this fight and then one more because the all veteran. This bow is so pitiful in comparison. We actually want to keep. We want to keep. What's his face alive for as long as possible? Wolfbode The Slayer. It's given to us by the gods of Pendor to fight Wolfbode The Slayer. Problem is that once Wolfbode The Slayer is dead, and the gods are fickle creatures, they'll take it back off us. And so because of that, we need to actually try keep him alive for the time being. And if it does look like he is going to die, we need to take full advantage of that. I just need a little bit of experience for myself. Not much. But enough to level up. That's not quite enough. No. I want to get enough experience in this battle, please. I don't want to have to fight another one without the really nice bow. Right, everyone charge. And we might be able to pick off someone who's just hanging by themselves. Like, maybe you. No, that was a failure on my part. No, come on. I want experience, please. And we missed, of course. We might get experience just from the party. We'll grab what we can to sell. Grab the Highwayman. There we go, we leveled up. Excellent. Character, we want to put this into Intelligence. Go for 2 in... not in Weapon Master. Intelligence and 2 in Power Draw. And we'll put this into Archery as well. And now we can use the All Veteran Manifest. So I'm going to go sell this at Yavik's home. And then we're going to find a pretty nice target. Probably some more Sea Raiders or Vansky Raiders in this case. And we're going to live off fish and grain because grain is cheap and we get lots of fish from these chaps. Let's go find another Vansky party to kill. There should be some by the Vansky landing. There's some. Thank you. Come here. You're mine. I will drink from your skull. Everyone back here, please. And we're still not particularly powerful archer, but this will actually help us increase our score pretty quickly. If I can actually hit, which is a whole other question. I'm just gonna get a new setup here. This will do. So infantry here, please. Archers here, and cavalry just along the way. Thank you. And we've got a decently sized quiver as well, which is good. Oh, hello. Definitely saw that coming in for me. Here, this is going to just really help our... Oh, no. We just need to find somewhere where we can just sit back and shoot them. Problem is, these guys are pretty good with their throwing weapons, all things considered. Infantry charge now. Same as cavalry, please. There we go, nice headshot. I see you back there trying to shoot me. We're not going to have long with this Wolfbode manifest, we've got to make it last. In fact, I'm more keen to stay back and do some shooting than I am to actually engage in hand-to-hand combat, because this is going to get our archery skill up quickly, and it means we can buy a nice bow, which will replace this when this inevitably gets taken away from us in the future. Grab all this. And of course head back to Yevixom. But first, Donovan's here. Commander, at last I found you. I've been out spreading the word about your claim and I'm ready to rejoin the company. I was able to convince a few warriors to support our case. Excellent. 18 Balestra and 8 heavy soldats. Donovan, this is why you're the best. I love you. So Donovan comes back up. And we move these bulky Balestra up. And these heavy soldats up. Excellent. That'll give us a nice heavy front line for the time being, which is excellent. Pendor swordsman can go up to men at arms. And we'll head to Yevixom quickly. And we will sell these little bits and pieces. There we go, another 600 dinars. And we will leave things there. Next time we use the Wolfbode manifest to good effect, hopefully. And get some more businesses up, because we need more money. We probably want to think about trying to find a weak army to take on, but it needs to be a named one. The only person we can really take on at the moment is Wolfbode The Slayer, but we don't want him to go just yet, because we want to keep our bow as long as possible. All that comes soon indeed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.